everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a tutorial from one of the pieces from my Christmas Piano Book 2. So this is the Christmas Piano Book 2 and it is a follow-on from the Christmas Piano Book 1 that I released a couple of years just previous to this, and it is available to download from my bookshop, which there'll be a link coming up here, or I'll put a link in the description directly underneath this video. This book contains 10 easy traditional Christmas pieces that have all been arranged for the beginner pianist. The link to purchase this securely from my online shop will be directly underneath this video, along with some other information about the book and also the link to purchase Piano Book 1 if you don't already own that. So this is a download only book. There is nothing physical to send out or ship out. This is just simply something that I have just printed off on my printer at home and then I've just bound it together. So once you've got it, you can either use it on your tablet or your computer, your laptop, whatever you've got, or you can take it to a local printers and print it out. So without any further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. So in the Bleak Midwinter, you've basically got two pages, and the right-hand page is exactly the same, apart from the ending pretty much, but it's exactly the same as the left-hand page. Everything is just brought up an octave higher. So again, with the fingerings, as I've said in all the other tutorials, I do something slightly different to what is written in the book, but if I had to narrow it down to one set of fingerings or what I feel is the most appropriate for you guys as beginners, this is what I have chosen with the book. So if you don't know any better, go with what fingering is in the book. If you feel like you want to do something different, absolutely go ahead and do that, as long as you're not running out of fingers and as long as you're not awkwardly twisting, you know, I'd say that that's fine, go for it. So again with this one, so this isn't really that tricky. I've written this whole book in a way that it isn't going to be tricky, and I don't think you're going to come across any super difficult parts, but I would just practice. So you've got the same rhythm there. That's why I've done that, and I haven't kind of jigged the rhythm about. So that might be difficult. So you just want to practice those bits there. And then again, moving on to the right hand page, if you notice everything is exactly the same. We are just an octave higher, but I have written it all in the treble clef just because the right hand is going to be all the way up here, and you don't really want to write the left hand, the left hand is going to be all the way up here in the right hand section. So you don't want to be writing the left hand notes in the bass clef, otherwise anything basically above middle C in the bass clef is going to be very, very high with a lot of ledger lines, and it's very, very difficult to see. So don't be put off or confused by having a treble clef in the left hand part, if that makes sense. Just you read those notes as you would with the right hand. The only difference is your left hand is playing it and you are obviously a lot higher up, so you'll just hear, which is exactly the same as what we did here. So I think everything is exactly the same until we get to the very last the very last line where we are back down. So I just think the ending, actually the ending is exactly the same. So the bottom two lines that you've got on either page are exactly the same, and everything, the top three lines on the right hand page is exactly the same as the left hand page. We've just brought it all up an octave higher. So that's it. So don't be put off when you look at the right hand page. Don't be put off by, you know, oh my goodness, what are all those notes? Just go back to what you did on the left hand page, but just lift it all up an octave higher. But I have written it that way because that is the official way it should be written. You know, and when you guys are looking at other pieces of music that are written by, you know, other composers and things, I don't want you to sort of have any shocks as to what the music should look like. So this is traditionally what it should look like. So there we go, a very quick, simple tutorial of In the Bleak Midwinter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.